to Stillwater Homestead. I'm doing this a little bit differently today. I figured my flock needed a good trimming, as you'll see, so I thought I would just go ahead and record what that looks like, because this was our first time trimming their down feathers, like around their butt and where they poop, because a lot of their butts, it got clumpy. And after that fly strike and seeing all of that poop on that last hen, I am not taking any more chances. So now I had to get Logan involved, and I said, we need to catch these chickens and clip their their down feathers, because a lot of the poop was starting to clump on a lot of their butts. So as you can see here, it was so fun for me in Salem. Logan, he didn't want to do this, so for him it wasn't fun. Look at that chicken boy. Oh, I just love doing stuff with my son. So thankfully that I am Samani right there, she just ended up going into the coop to try to get away from us, but little did she know, she got herself stuck in a sticky situation. So we just got her out, and I have there some olive oil, and for later on. I'll explain that a little bit later on. But this is a terrible angle, so I'm gonna stop talking and I'll just kind of let you watch a little bit of the process. So we are getting ready to catch another chicken. Rosie is the next one that we're going to try to catch. If you've never tried to catch a chicken and you need to exercise, I would highly suggest you do it. Let it out and just try to catch it. Praise the Lord. Rosie is one of the nicer ones, and so she just kind of sort of let it happen. So as you can see here, that poop is really, really clumped on her butt. Hold on, I'll get a little bit of a better angle in a couple seconds. Yeah, she scratched Logan right there. But so you see how clumpy it is. I know a lot of people are probably like, why in the world are you cutting that off? They'll just clean it themselves. But here's the thing. Have you seen fly strike? Because if you haven't, I think that would change your mind. If not, then I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling a little OCD and a little bit disgusting after seeing how that fly strike really, really was just all about the poop that was on that chicken's butt. So I am taking some serious precautions now and almost becoming OCD with my chickens, and I'm okay with that, because this is just a one-time thing. And if you do this, if you cut those fluffier feathers like on their butt, then it won't grow back for like 2 years apparently. So you do it and their butt stays clean. And honestly, since doing this, I've actually noticed that A, they're happier, like they're talking more, and B, we're getting more eggs. And I'm gonna attribute it to us taking a little bit of time to groom our chickens. And I just feel so proud also of Logan for being a trooper and for helping me out on this, because I could have tried to do this on my own, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm just using my just regular scissors, and I'm going up pretty close to the skin. I don't know, whenever you cut feathers, it feels almost like you're trimming nails. Like it's hard when you cut it. So I'm trying to get as close up to the skin as I can, as well as also obviously getting all of that poop off. But yeah, just that way, you know, it's nice and even. And honestly, as I was doing this, I was like kind of getting back into my cosmetology, like hairdresser kind of mind. So I'm putting olive oil like on the skin because there was still some poop, and it was kind of like that on all of the other chickens that we do. But yeah, there was still a little bit of poop left like directly on the skin, and I didn't want to try to pinch it or pull it off, so I was using the olive oil as like a, you know, like to loosen it up off the skin a little bit, and also to moisturize. So yeah, this is definitely the first time I've been up close and personal with a hen's hind part. So I'm sure it's a lot of people's first time seeing a hen's vent. And yeah, it was a very interesting experience. So there's Rainbow waving. We had her up in the pen, and she was screaming, and she just kind of gets in the way, and she eats chicken poop, and I just didn't want to deal with it while I was trying to do all of this stuff. Look at that chicken boy. It's like, oh my gosh, I just love going back and watching this. It's so fun to watch Salem. He's really in his prime. It's so fun. He really enjoys it. Okay, so the next one I think is Goldenrod, right? Yeah, that's Goldenrod. She's had some feather, like, I don't know if when we got her, like, almost like on top of her tail feathers, on the top of her back, she was losing feathers. So I don't know if she was biting them off or if she was being pecked at or something, but they're now starting to grow back, which, thank goodness, because it was pretty raw there. And then now I'm looking at her too, and she's kind of like, maybe she's molting. I have no idea. I don't even know how old she is. So yeah. Yeah. So she was pretty easy. She wasn't as stressed. Actually, I should probably Google this, but if anyone knows why, because I know I read it somewhere, I heard it somewhere one time, that a chicken's like poop tells about their stress level and like how stressed out or happy that they are. And so I'm wondering if anyone has experienced all their hens having this really clumpy, almost like wet poop that's just clumping on their butt, and two, what stress could that be from? Is it too hot? Is it because we move the chicken tractor around? Is it like the introduction of new chicks to the flock? I can't really seem to figure it out, because they seem to be getting along with the other chicks, so I didn't think that was a big deal, but maybe it is. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So let me know if you've experienced some kind of stress with your hens that caused their poop to clump up like that. Wow, we did it, Farmer. We did it, Farmer Joe. And that is how you clean a chicken's butthole.